Good evening, everyone. Thank you and welcome students, family, friends, faculty, staff, and the entire Downstate community. With great pleasure, I welcome each and every one of you to our 2021 College of Nursing White Coat Ceremony. A special thank you to all of our students who have worked so diligently to make this evening not only a successful milestone, but a memorable event as well. I would also like to thank our College of Nursing's outstanding faculty and staff who have worked with passion on so many behind-the-scene activities to make this event a memorable occasion as well. This ceremony is an extraordinarily impactful and symbolic stepping stone in your life and career path. The white coat represents the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, caring, and compassion, but there really is so much more. As you put on your white coat this evening, there are 3 additional northern stars that I would like for you to assess, synthesize, and ultimately personalize for your own success. These are the 3 P's, and they're not pathophysiology, physical assessment, or pharmacology. The 3 P's that I am referring to are passion, purpose, and possibility. Add passion to everything you do and show a love for the nursing profession. Take ownership of what you do, and the passion will come naturally. Purpose. Allow the nursing profession to provide you with a platform to demonstrate a greater purpose for the benefit of your patients and mankind. And possibility. Consider all of the possibilities, pathways, and pursuits along your journey. Don't be complacent with roads continuously walked, but be mindful of creating your own path, which turns into your new road. So students, are you ready to don your white coat and lead with confidence? Please realize and understand how very proud we are of each and every one of you. Continue to study hard and prepare with fervor, with a focus on passion, purpose, and possibility. Whether you are beginning your nursing career or advancing in your career, remember that you receive your education here at Downstate. Be proud of who you are and the ultimate gifts you will receive for being a well-prepared, well-educated downstate nurse on the path towards a rewarding and fulfilling future. May the journey ahead be joyous, productive, fulfilling, and a healthy one for all of you. Thank you, congratulations, and happy holidays.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2021 SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University College of Nursing White Coat Ceremony. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shazia Peter-Steele, and I'm the current president of the Nursing Student Council. First, I just want to give a special thanks to the cabinet members of the Nursing Student Council and the faculty for helping orchestrate this ceremony. I would also like to thank the Technology Services team for making this virtual event possible. Although it is unfortunate that we were unable to gather in person, it is wonderful to be able to celebrate with you guys virtually with our family and friends. As we continue to push through these unprecedented times, we are hopeful that we can celebrate in person very soon. The coronavirus pandemic has affected the lives of many people in a variety of ways. Over the past 2 years, we have witnessed the remarkable resilience of healthcare workers. Despite these challenging times, we have chosen to pursue a career in nursing or pursue advanced degrees to better serve patients. The cornerstone of nursing is to service others. Nurses dedicate their time and passion to improving the lives of their patients. Over the past few months, we have spent hours reading, studying, and practicing our craft in order to serve the needs of our patients. The rigorous academic programs of SUNY Downstate have required sacrifices and steadfast dedication. This day signifies our transition from being students to healthcare workers and providers. As the future of nursing, we will need to continue to sacrifice to put our patients first, to uphold the values that were taught to us. With that being said, today we should take pride in what we have accomplished thus far. Today we should be proud to stand on the threshold of nursing and courageously step forward into this esteemed profession. Congratulations, everyone.
Greetings to nursing students, to your families and friends, to your faculty and deans on this very special occasion. I'm Dr. Lorraine Frazier, Dean of Columbia University School of Nursing and a trustee of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. The Gold Foundation created this ceremony in 1993 to mark this moment in your journey, to emphasize the critical importance of humanism in your care of patients.
The Gold Foundation defines humanism as compassionate, collaborative, and scientifically excellent care, which is the very foundation of all of our work as nurses. I'm Dr. Kelly Bryant, Assistant Dean of Clinical Affairs and Simulation at Columbia School of Nursing. Today we will be introducing a special keynote address for you.
Today, you will recite an oath to patient care or invoke a powerful symbol such as lamp lighting to recognize this awesome responsibility. You will pledge not only to navigate the complex metrics and diagnostic standards as best as you can, but just as importantly, to be human. To leave your patients and colleagues better off because you listened, you cared, you were present with them with compassion. Throughout your training and career, you will also be met with opportunities to innovate. As nurses, we have access to more advanced technology than ever before. You will have an opportunity to ensure that these remarkable tools help strengthen the connection we have with patients and the very care that we give.
Your ceremony today takes on an even deeper meaning as our planet continues to grapple with the COVID-19 pandemic and terrible and persistent racial inequities. Your role as a nurse will be meaningful within both realms. You will have a far-reaching impact on patients and their care and how we ensure as a society that healthcare is accessible and equitable for all people. In this historical context, we are honored to have Dr. Deborah Troutman present the 2021 Nursing White Coat Oath Ceremony Keynote Address.
Dr. Troutman is President and Chief Executive Officer of the American Association of Colleges of Nursing, known as AACN. As the national voice for baccalaureate and graduate nursing education, AACN serves the public interest by setting standards, providing resources, and developing the leadership capacity of member schools to advance nursing education, research, and practice. Dr. Troutman has been a steadfast leader for humanism and helping to ensure that it is incorporated as part of the standards in nursing education, research, and practice. We know that your school, which is hosting this very ceremony, also values humanism in nursing, as we do here at Columbia.
Prior to AACN, Dr. Troutman served as the Executive Director of the Center for Health Policy and Healthcare Transformation at Johns Hopkins Hospital. She has also served in other leadership positions at the Johns Hopkins Medical Institutions and the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. She has authored publications on health policy, leadership, nursing practice, and nursing education. She has also served on many national boards and advisory groups, providing guidance to the National Academy of Medicine, the Department of Veterans Affairs, and the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, among others. Dr. Troutman received her bachelor's from West Virginia Wesleyan College, a master's from the University of Pittsburgh, and her PhD in health policy from the University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
We are delighted to share her words of advice to you on this special day. Congratulations on your nursing journey. your story, and please join us in welcoming Dr. Deborah Troutman.
Hello, I'm Deb Troutman, President and Chief Executive Officer for the American Association of Colleges of Nursing. It's my honor to join you today to welcome you to today's ceremony. As we think about the white coat ceremony, and importantly, humanistic, compassionate care, I'd like to take a brief moment to reflect on the past, the present, and the future. When we think of the past, white coat ceremonies are not new in the health professions, but they are relatively new in nursing. In 2014, the American Association of Colleges of Nursing and the Arnold P. Gold Foundation formed a new partnership, a partnership to promote the importance of humanistic, patient-centered care. Together, we realized and supported a commitment to spotlighting the importance of providing compassionate care among nursing students early in their professional formation. Then and now, the present, we shared a common definition of compassion. Compassion is the recognition, understanding, and emotional resonance with another's concerns, distress, pain, or suffering, coupled with a relational action to ameliorate these states. Simply stated, compassion involves having empathy or real concern for an individual in need, coupling that with a desire to take action to address the need. And when you see it, you know it. When you see compassionate care, you know it. There are 7 common attributes associated with compassionate care. They are integrity, and that's the congruence between our expressed values and behavior. Excellence, clinical expertise. Compassion, the awareness and acknowledgement of the suffering of another and a desire to relieve it. Altruism, the capacity to put the needs and interests of another ahead of our own. Respect, the regard for the autonomy and values of another person. Empathy, the ability to put oneself in another situation. And service, the sharing of one's talent, time, and resources with those in need. Dr. Patricia Benner, a nurse scientist, identified 4 hallmarks of compassionate healthcare. These hallmarks include a strong desire to help patients, families, and colleagues, the ability to collaborate and communicate and partner with patients and their family members to the extent they need and desire, a commitment to communicate and collaborate with all who provide and support healthcare, and 4th, but very importantly, well-being and resilience of the healthcare professional. Evidence shows a clear link between personal well-being and quality of care. Nursing then and nursing now. Pledging a commitment to providing compassionate care has the potential to transform the entire healthcare experience. It benefits the patient, the care team, and the individual provider. It's the right thing to do, and it raises quality. There is a growing body of evidence that demonstrates that caring, trusting, and collaborative relationships with patients lead to more appropriate healthcare decision-making, better adherence to treatment plans, and less costly healthcare outcomes. Employers are looking for highly educated nurses who can deliver these outcomes. So the pledge you make today will go a long way to ensuring a bright and rewarding career horizon for you. It's the right thing to do for the patient, it's the right thing to do for the patient's family, and it's the right thing to do for you. Now, before I share my last piece of advice, I want to share a personal reflection, one from early on in my career. Early in my career, as a practicing emergency department nurse, one of the very first times that I was on a team that was participating, or I thought I was going to be on a team participating on a resuscitation. I was working an evening shift when we received a notification from the paramedics that they were bringing in an elderly woman in cardiac arrest. When the paramedics arrived, indeed, the woman was in cardiac arrest. We transferred her to the resuscitation room, and as we were beginning the resuscitation, the charge nurse informed me that there were enough individuals in the room and that I could leave. I was very disappointed, but I left the room. And when I went out of the resuscitation area, I did notice that there was a gentleman sitting alone in the waiting room. So I went up to him and introduced myself as a nurse. And I learned that he indeed had accompanied the woman that was in cardiac arrest. He had accompanied her with the paramedics. I introduced myself again, as I said, as a nurse, and I asked him what he knew. And I explained to him that the team were doing all they could, that his wife's heart had stopped, and that we would keep him updated as to her ongoing care. He asked me if I would sit with him for a moment. So I sat down with him in the waiting room. It wasn't busy in the emergency department, which was unusual, but things were rather slow. So I sat down with him for a while, and he began to tell me some about he and his wife's life, that they had been married for over 50 years. And he shared several stories of some of the times that they had had together. It wasn't too long after I sat down, though, that the leader of the resuscitation team came out and informed them that, regrettably, despite other efforts, they were not able to restart her heart. As I got up to leave, he grabbed a hold of my hand and he asked me if I would accompany him when he went into the resuscitation room to say goodbye. So I went to the resuscitation room with him. He said goodbye to his wife, and then I helped him get into a taxi and get his transport home. I certainly felt sorry and sad for his loss. I had to begin my other duties in the emergency department to continue those duties. So I didn't think a lot more about the incident, but a few weeks later, I was reminded, because we received a thank you note in the emergency department, which is not usual to begin with, but he had taken the time to write a thank you note to the emergency department staff. And he began his thank you note by thanking the entire team for all that we had done to attempt to help his wife and to restart her heart. And although we were unsuccessful, he wanted to express his gratitude. He said in his note, "I would also like to thank that nurse that sat with me while we waited to see what was going to happen with my wife." He said, "I shared many stories with her, but there's one that I didn't tell her." And he said, "I'm going to write it now." And he wrote in his letter, "My wife and I knew that this moment would be inevitable. We were both in our 80s, and so we had begun to talk about it. I had said to my wife that I wanted to go first. And my wife asked me, recognizing, of course, that we have no control," he said in his note, but my wife asked me, why was that? And I said, for two reasons. First, I did not want to be alone. She has been beside me my entire life. I did not want to be alone. And I wanted to go ahead and help her. Well, my wife said to me, while we couldn't, either of us, control who would go first, she had no doubt that neither of us would be alone. I write today to thank this nurse because she reminded me that once again, my wife was almost always right, and she was right in this instance. I was not alone. Thank you." And he closed the letter. I share this story with you because it is still to this day a very vivid memory of mine from one of the first times that I became aware of the enduring power of compassionate care, not just for the recipient of the care, but also for the giver of compassionate care. I can tell you for certain that I do not remember with such vivid detail the first medical resuscitation that I was in, but I have not forgotten one of these first moments of compassionate care. I hope that you have many such moments throughout your career. Now, in summary, I did say I would offer some advice, and that is, you all know that nursing is highly rewarding and a dynamic profession, but at the same time, it can be stressful. The best nurses make time for themselves. We need to strive to achieve a healthy work-life balance. Compassionate care includes you. Good self-care is important. Don't ignore your own personal needs at the expense of caring for others. So in summary, congratulations for your commitment to being champions for compassionate care. I wish you the best in your studies and your career. I share a quote from an American historian and biographer, Dr. Doris Kearns Goodwin. Doris noted, there is nothing more important in life than to have work worth doing and doing it well. I suggest to you, humanistic, compassionate care is the key to doing our work well. We indeed have work worth doing, and I am confident you will do it well. Congratulations. I wish you the very best.
Accelerated BS in Nursing, Class of 1222, proud parents, family, and friends. Congratulations, and welcome to our newest class of nursing students to the 2021 White Coat Ceremony. As the director of the Accelerated BS in Nursing program, it is an honor to be with you on this special occasion as SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University College of Nursing formally welcomes our nursing students into the noble profession of nursing. The white coat itself symbolizes clinical service and patient care. By accepting your white coat, you're committing to a transformative process to become a registered professional nurse and join the nation's over 5 million registered nurses in whom patients place their trust. You have achieved your goal of entering nursing school. We're all here to celebrate your success and provide continued support to ensure that you accomplish your dream of becoming a registered professional nurse. You entered nursing school at a pivotal time in history when the need for compassionate nursing care for a diverse patient population by a competent, patient-centric, diverse nursing workforce is needed now more than ever before. The nursing profession is the perfect intersection of a commitment to knowledge, lifelong learning, valuing and respecting others. The opportunities are limitless to use your gifts, talents, and abilities to make a difference for your patients and their families and leave an enduring legacy of service in the nursing profession. The key to success is always to appreciate the privilege that nursing gives you to care for patients and their families, often when they're very vulnerable and need your care the most. Wear your white coat deservingly with humility for the privilege to be able to serve others. Among you are some of the people who helped you to get here and the people, influences, and support you need by your side as you embark on your incredible nursing journey. As a proud member of the nursing profession, I welcome you to what I hope will be a beautiful lifelong journey of patient-centric care and service. Congratulations.
I am Dr. Barbara Kitchener, Director of the RN to BS program in the College of Nursing. And first, I must say congratulations to all our honorees who will be formally inducted into their chosen profession of nursing during today's white coat ceremony. As a proud veteran of this great profession, it is always a pleasure to observe the enthusiasm and the sparkling spirits of new generations of nurses entering in the College of Nursing. Some for the first time just following their dreams and their inner calling into the profession, and others seeking to fulfill their goals of advancing their nursing education. Special accolades to those who were just not satisfied with an associate degree in nursing and have made the sacrifice to return for their bachelor's degree. For some, this might be your first time ever participating in a white coat ceremony, despite several years of serving in this noble profession. You are well deserving of today's honor. Whether you are a newcomer to the profession or advancing your nursing education, as you receive your white coat today and you will wear it in the years to come, never forget how valuable you are to your patients who depend on you to educate them and advocate for them, to coordinate their care and to be their voices as you assist in restoring their health. In these challenging times, your patients and profession are counting on you to do the right thing so you can remain on the cutting edge for providing high quality care that is supported by the best evidence. So wear your white coat with professional pride for the great nurse that you are and will become in the near future. Wear your white coat with a caring and compassionate heart for the lives and families you will touch. And each time you take off your white coat, just remember your commitment to lifelong learning and your commitment to this great profession. So, amid the challenges that are facing healthcare professionals today, remember, rest if you must, but never quit being a great nurse. It's a lifelong calling. Best wishes and God's blessing. Thank you. Heartfelt congratulations to the following students enrolled in the RN to BS program who will be cloaked in today's white coat ceremony. The students are Olemi Abioy, Maribel Aguibor, Melissa Antwique Borisiarco, Randy Archer, Alexia Florvius, Anthony Barrows, Marilu Cepeda, Lauren D. Kasparis, Shakiva Edwards, Anna Iramkina, Jean Claire Fink, Diana Greco, Tiffany Gomelian, Medina Hamid Deluva, Hugh Hewham, Margail Jasilla, Theodosia Johnson, Sanjina Kalimova, Elizabeth Malkogian, Yanet Parks, Kenzia Shaw, Magna Seraphin, Tracy Smith, Alexandra Jean Toussaint, Alyssa Wheeler, Amanda Wu, and Lily Yang. Congratulations to you all, and wear your white coats with professional pride. God bless and all the best.
I am Dr. Jean McHugh, Director of the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. It is my distinct privilege and honor to present the class of 1222 to receive their white coats as we formally welcome our nursing students into the profession of nursing. Kevin Adams Edwards, Hamza Hamed, Vanessa Aha Sigmund, Zahar Aleo, Eti Alcabas, Fabiola Augustine, Lillian Barakat, Christian Bijanaro, Lordani Bonaventure, Mujine Boutin, Genuva Brown, Megan Brown, Ashley Bruno, Melissa Cambry, Jamila Chapman, Elaine Chung, Nicole Chernov, Danielle Shi, Eliza Shuvnik, Cole Cornell, Christina Corwin, Stacy DeJesu, Naleftha D'Souza, Chloe DeAngelis, Justin DeLucia, Isata Diallo, Janelle Domig, Christy Douglas, Hannah Erlenspiel, Dory Ervelas, Bora Fazo, McCall Feldman, Greg Fila, Braca Hindi Finkelstein, Roberto Gill, Sabrina Gorodeski, Dakota Grossman, Chanel Griffith, Brianna Haywood White, Erica Hamilton, Rachel Haynick, William Hahn, Danielle Hudson, Irene Enya, Lauren Ishe, Serafina Jean-Claude, Rosa Jimenez, Alexandra Kalasinkova, Sarah Kelly, Hassan Khan, Jennifer Kolodenko, Alan Kim, Tivia Korn, Brittany Krause, Jessica Krug, Emily Lang, Kelsey Lehu, Alice Lynn, Megan Linick, Ron Lifshitz, Tam Liu, Joy Merrifield, Sogar Momand, Joyce Nunez, Christina Obobi, Alyssa Pat, Anthony Papa, Eugene Park, Shuzia Petersteele, Stanley Philippos, Lori Raymond, Alex Riley, Celia Reschke, Nia Rivers, Kenesha Roberts, Siobhan Rose, Bela Schuster, Sharon Schwartz, Devorah Schifrin, Jeannie Schutzberger, Rachel Tarlow, Martina Tenorello, Ebru Turk, Boris Umanov, Felicia Vincent, Fareda Rivka Warman, Newt White, Christy Wong, Joshua Woods, Cindy Yankovich, Iman Zahir, Yan Zen, Stephanie Zhu, Valerie Zolkana, Mikol Zupnik. Congratulations to the class of 1222. Wishing you so much success in your nursing careers.
Good day, all. We are here representing the very proud advanced level program. I am Dr. Annie Rohan, the Associate Dean of Scholarship and Evaluation.
I am Dr. Beth Steinfeld. I am the Chair of Advanced Level Programs and the Track Director for the Women's Healthcare Nurse Practitioner Track.
I am Dr. Natalia Schafferst, Track Director for the DNP program.
I am Dr. Janine O'Hagan, Track Director of the FNP program.
The Advanced Level Programs faculty would like to take this opportunity to congratulate each of you on this momentous occasion. Getting your white coat symbolizes the beginning of your advanced nursing practice journey.
Each of you has been chosen for your respective programs because you display outstanding qualities that will contribute to your success as healthcare providers. You will undoubtedly go on to do amazing things within your communities, promoting health and preventing disease while overcoming barriers to healthcare and promoting health equity.
Each of your patients and their families will benefit greatly from the compassionate and holistic care that you provide them. We are very proud of each of you and look forward to watching you evolve into exceptional healthcare providers who will use their knowledge to positively affect health outcomes.
In the words of Dr. Loretta Ford, the pioneer of the NP profession, I have always held Nightingale up as one who didn't accept the status quo, one who was willing to risk her life and reputation in the interests of patients.
At this point, we will read the names of the students in the advanced level program.
Racheli Abrams,
Milcia Brew,
Catalina Augusto,
Esther Ahn,
Bridget Elsevier Challen,
Kathleen Alfonso,
Indriana Appleby,
Hopi Ashman,
Elena Abbott,
Samantha Bailey,
Jennifer Vandikova,
Aktara Banu,
Meredith Barba,
Jennifer Barocas,
Jerry Bazemore,
Brandy Beer,
Theodora Berry,
Anna Bichashvili,
Gabrielle Boudreau,
Jacqueline Bromberg,
Kagatai
Alexa Cabrera,
Salik,
Marissa Chadow,
Deborah Capuset,
Janelle Charles,
Claude Chidu Lakin,
Athena Chen,
Zhao Cheng Cheng,
Shirley Chung,
Keisha Kabina,
Kiva Collins,
Meta Corrado,
Bianca Comley,
Karina Cruz,
Joyita Das,
Tasha Dean,
Brittany Deniston,
Joanne Doni,
Jean Donovan,
Islima Duviver,
Sabine Eugene Jewell,
Blessing Ease,
Dawn Fallon,
Patricia Fidman,
Stephanie Fiduk,
Vivian Fu,
Brittany Fullerton,
Shayla Fundora,
Lucy Geyer,
Michela Glad,
Anna Gleba,
Bela Goldberg,
Evelyn Gonzalez,
Corinne Good,
Amanda Grace,
Alexis Grant Stewart,
Idel Greaves,
Faustina Zubowska,
Adele Habaz,
Adamu Hamza,
Felicia Henderson,
Kathleen Herr,
Nicodia Hutchinson Windje,
Natalia Ianova,
Yannick Johnson,
Juliana Joseph,
Russell Cadro,
Nicole Caden,
Lihana Keefe,
Abigail Kellner,
Ivana Klonik Stern,
Darabeth Kraniak,
Ilona Kravitz,
Sari Krumholtz,
Chun Fei Lam,
Katarzyna Lanziero.
Robert Lau.
Fedeline Laurison Janvier.
Allison Lee.
Termima Lizer.
Wendy Leva.
Catherine Leon.
Tanisha Lewis.
Shen Lee.
Rita Lee.
Patty Lee.
Z Lin.
Amy Lynn.
William Lin Gao.
Kimberly Lindsay.
Latisha Lowry.
Orly Malenbranc.
Miriam Marciano.
Angelica Marmol.
Jillian Marshall Cato.
Paulina Materna.
Jasmine Matos.
Bridget Mainfeld.
Gracia Moran.
Meredith Murphy.
Sherifat Musa.
Jill Meyerson.
Jennifer Afusa.
Kimberly Okonomi.
Omobila Osuleti.
Lizette Otero.
Alexandra Parisi.
Brandon Pater.
Losaki Paulino Muscat.
Natalie Perez.
Sasha Gay Prasad.
Dukins Petit Homme.
Nicholas Priola.
Manfuja Rahman.
Raquel Ramsachit.
Irina Raskin.
Sabina Redzik Pajic.
Tima Regis.
Nathalie Registre.
Katharina Rich.
Brianna Richards.
Melissa Robbins.
Dioris Romero.
Natalie Romero.
Ariba Sabur.
Yanan Saig.
Yelena Savitskaya.
Catherine Scarfo.
Marissa Scapisi.
Jasmine Serrano.
Aska Sherpa.
Diana Salone.
Fruma Simpson.
Harpreet Sin.
Jamelia Small.
Melanie Solomon.
Christina Soma.
Amy Sparling.
Stephen Stover.
Aluwada Lola. Taiwa Oniga.
Sharon Thafasil.
Delikla Thomas.
Gabriella Thompson.
Valerie.
Alicia Varkey.
Lauren Vigiano.
Bushwa Wardak.
Michelle Weber.
Carolina Worsinska.
Eddie Wu.
Emily Yashueva.
Nicole Yorling.
Ashley Young.
Wendy Zhao.
Believe in yourselves.
Stay strong.
Never give up.
Be grateful.
Work hard.
Stay humble.
Be kind.
And always keep smiling.
Always remember that you will be SUNY Downstate graduates, and you take those values and pride with you wherever you may go. We are all so happy to celebrate with you and your families today. Congratulations from all of us to all of you.
I am Dr. Ritter Teitel, newly appointed Associate Dean of Transformational Education and Partnerships and Chair of the Entry-Level Program. It is my honor to bring this rite of passage ceremony to a close. While challenged by the stench of COVID and other threats, your purity of purpose, to which you just pledged your lifelong commitment, will make a major difference in the future of healthcare in this country. All the graduates in the College of Nursing are undeniably exceptional. And we know that you, as Downstate graduates, will play an important role in uplifting nursing practice, patient care, and patient outcomes. Congratulations as you wear your white coat proudly. I am honored to be one of your faculty. Rise up, Downstate nurses, and make a difference.